Welcome, traveler, to the Fated Abyss. Fated Abyss is a roguelike challenge mode with only one goal: clear all 12 floors of Spiral Abyss. You, the traveler, will start with only a basic weapon and no artifacts, and journey alongside your beginning companions of Amber, Lisa, and Kaeya. Each chamber you clear, you'll receive a completely random bonus to help you on your journey: a character upgrade, a weapon upgrade, or an artifact upgrade. Character upgrades include recruiting a new 4-star or 5-star, promoting a unit you already own to a 5-star version with the same weapon and vision, and changing a unit to one with a different weapon or vision. Weapon upgrades include receiving a new 4-star or 5-star weapon, refining an existing weapon up to a higher rarity, and reforging a weapon to a different type of weapon of the same rarity. Artifact upgrades include a region-specific artifact set, and the option to equip a flex piece to a character. You can wait to decide on your upgrades until you finish the floor, as you won't be able to make your upgrades unless you choose to leave early after finishing a chamber. After completing the 8th floor and the 11th floor, you'll get an additional roll as well: your choice among characters, weapons, or artifact upgrades. You are allowed to leave between chambers to make changes if needed, but if at any point you leave before clearing a chamber, reset a chamber, or if you fail to clear a chamber, your run is over and you will have failed the abyss. Finally, you may always change Traveler's vision at any time between chambers and floors, and you are never allowed to remove Traveler from your teams. If you'd like to try this challenge yourself, check the description below for a link to the randomizer site, and a huge shout out to Zeusy for all their help in making this challenge possible. Best of luck, Traveler. May the spark guide you. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Fated Abyss. We're jumping into 6.4's Spiral Abyss, I believe it is. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember much about this spiral, so hopefully it goes okay. As always, we'll be starting on floor 1 with just our beginner characters and making our way up through floor 12. If you're new to this series, I'll walk you through it as we go, but it's pretty simple. I think you'll get it when we get there. But first of all, just before we jump in, let's take a quick look at floor 12, see what we're building up towards, and hopefully what we'll end up trying to defeat in this spiral. Right, so this is the Skirk and Varka shill. Luckily, there are a lot of options in terms of Animo DPSs who can do this. Really, actually, the interesting thing here is I think the character we want to go for more than a specific Animo DPS is actually Durin. If we can get Durin, that means that any of our Animo DPSs will be in a really good spot just because of how he interacts with the Pyro Swirl mechanic. And of course, we need the Pyro Animo combination in order to beat the Wolf. In terms of the Cryo characters, you would think that Skirk is the highest priority, but I actually think Escoffier is our highest priority character. Honestly, we don't even necessarily need a Cryo DPS. Escoffier really is the most important character, as well as probably the freeze mechanic overall. But that's something that we'll worry about when we get there. We still got a long way to go before then. Let's just start on floor 1. See how far we can get, grab our basic team, and make sure that everybody is not equipped with anything. I should probably go, like, buy some hunter's bows or something. Is that something you can just buy from the blacksmith? I should probably go do that. But without further ado, let's jump in. Now, again, these first 8 floors, really the first 6 floors, I would say, are gonna blink by. Like, there's nothing really I have to do in particular. I just have to squint at them and they'll probably all heal over. Art of War, what did I just get? Was that some kind of like elemental reaction one? Maybe a superconduct? Or maybe it was like getting 2 different reactions in a row really quickly. That's really funny. How have I never gotten that? I've been playing since version 1.1 or something. How has that never once come up for me? I'm so curious what I got. Oh well, I guess we'll figure out another time. For now, let's jump into the Fated Abyss. Thank you once again to Zeusy for making this website for me. If you want to try this for yourself, there's a link in the description down below. But let's jump in. Random, any fate. Every chamber that we clear, we'll be getting a random roll on this wheel. Let's see what we get for today. Our first one will be characters. Character change? Come on, be something good. A weapon change. Interesting. Okay, let's wait until the end of the floor to make this decision, just because I'm gonna want to have to look at all the characters to make sure we make a good decision. But my first instinct is change Amber to Bennett. That is my first instinct. But yeah, I hope that everybody is having a good week, a good month. This spiral is about to end, and I assume the next one will be very Linnea focused. Bro, I'm very, very happy with Linnea. I know that she's one of those... It's always complicated when a character is really good and very meta, because everybody feels like, oh, she's such a shill character, blah, 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 right? And I get that feeling. That's definitely fair. I feel that way about the characters that I don't like who are meta. It's like, oh my gosh, another Mavuika shill, or like, oh, I don't want to play Flynn's meta over and over again. Like, yeah, I get it. I totally get it. But as someone who is very into Linnea and also just into archers in general, like, I know she doesn't play like an archer really, but she's just so cute. Ow. Think about it this way, right? She would get along with Yoimiya. And if she gets along with Yoimiya, if she gets along with my wife, she's a friend of mine. So let's jump into our second wheel of the day. Come on, come on, come on. Really here, we probably... Okay, well, characters is always good. I do think that we need to get some artifacts really soon, but it's gonna be okay. A 4-star Geo. Geo is not the greatest for this spiral. I'm really not sure what we'll go with. Again, we'll take a look at the end of the floor just to make sure that we know what we want. In all honesty, maybe we just go for Goro so we can get Linnea. that might be the play there, but all right, we'll figure that out another time. Also, I'm not on Electro Traveler for any particular reason. That's just what I used last time, and I never changed her after that. So don't be like, wow, Sora's got some hidden tech here. If anything, we might change her to Enemo even. Wait, what if we did Enemo Traveler main DPS for floor 12? Wait, hold on. Am I cooking? Am I cooking too hard? I don't know how to play Enemo Traveler, though. Like, there's some cool tech you can do with her. I don't know what any of it is. Don't ask me to do it. That's going to be the last chamber for floor 1. Let's see what our last roll for floor 1 will be. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Another character. Wow. The characters versus weapons versus artifacts, I believe, are all equally weighted. So this is actually kind of surprising we're getting all characters. Oh, and we get a 4-star. So that will almost certainly be our Bennett. Let's look at the roster. Let's see how we want to do this. Right now we have a 4-star recruit, which is going to be Bennett. I'm just going to lock in Bennett right now. We have a weapon change, so we can get any Pyro, Electro, or Cryo unit. And then we also have a Geo unit of our choice. For the Geo unit, I do think that I'll pick Goro. Linnea is just a strong character in general as long as we have another Hydro character, and obviously she's also a healer, which is pretty helpful. So let's lock in that. I'm not sure there's really a Pyro, Cryo, or Electro character I particularly want. Obviously we want Durin, and obviously we want Escoffier. So if we think about it in that terms, maybe I change Kaeya to Mika, and that way we have a promotion up from Mika to Escoffier, a Cryo polearm. So let's do that. So this will be our current lineup for now. I'm actually going to keep Amber over Lisa for now. We still have 0 weapons and 0 artifacts going into floor 2, which is a little worrisome, but not too big a deal. All right, let's jump in. Yeah, it feels good that we're just 2 promotions away from having basically the 2 characters I wanted. The one thing I am kind of concerned about is, of course, we don't have an easy way to get an Enemo character on this, the way this is going. Hopefully we just end up rolling one, but we'll have to see. See this before our circle disappears. Nice. And of course we build no energies, so this is a little bit annoying. But that's okay. Eat this. Nice. I think we've all seen how this works, so I'm going to speed this up so that we move a little bit faster as we go. So let's roll. Okay. Again, more characters. A 4-star again. A Dendro character? Is there a Dendro character that's helpful? Usually all the good Dendro characters are the catalyst ones, and there are no 4-star Dendro catalysts. So yeah, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that one. We'll figure it out when we get there. Yeah, the weird thing about this challenge is that obviously I always know what I want to build towards, so there's always kind of a meta to it. There's some things that we can get away with less powerful characters. Like, I don't really need Skirk per se. Ganyu could work, for instance. Ayaka could work, but though it's kind of like, why would I ever take Ayaka if I could take Skirk? Because they're both Cryo 5-star swords. It is kind of one of those types of situations, right? But yeah, I really am kind of concerned about getting to the Enemo DPS. That one is kind of a necessity. It doesn't necessarily need to be a DPS, I guess. It would just be best if it were. So again, we can always take Enemo Traveler, and that way we can get the Pyro Swirl that we need. It really is just for the Pyro Swirl, right? But I won't complain if you give me one here. Oh my gosh, characters. Another 4-star? Another Dendro? I don't need these. What am I gonna do with these? It might be time to build Hyper Bloom. What if we built Hyper Lunar Bloom? Hyper Lunar Bloom could do something. I mean, it's not that great, but it's something. I'm recording this after my Millie Astra video. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. But now that I've actually experienced Millie Astra, it was actually kind of fun. I won't lie. I actually kind of had fun with Millie Astra. I'm not exactly old, but I'm definitely older, right? So I've never actually played things like Roblox. A character again? 5-star? Cryo! Let's go! Escoffier! Okay, so let's take a quick look at the Dendro characters and see who we can pull. I'm pretty sure what I want is gonna be, yeah, let's take Kiroro so that I can have a shield just in case I need it. And the other one, I suppose, we'll just take Yao Yao. She's a healer in case we need it, and if we do get a promotion that we don't need, Emily's pretty good as a sub DPS. I don't anticipate us doing that, but at least it's an option there. In terms of the Cryo 5-star, I know the obvious pick is to do Escoffier, but I'm actually thinking there's a very good chance that we get a promotion at some point during this run, and we already have Mika because I was building towards that. So I think we'll actually get Escoffier naturally at some point. So I'm gonna vote we actually take Sitlali. Sitlali can work with the Pyro side team, the Pyro Swirl team, or the Freeze team. So she's just a good option overall. And one of the few ways we can lose this challenge is by dying. So I definitely would like having a shield just to be extra safe. And if I had Pyro Traveler, I would switch to Pyro Traveler here, but I actually haven't finished the Natlan Arkham quest, so I don't have Pyro Traveler. So I'll jump in with this. Now with Sitlali here, we'll be doing tons and tons of extra damage. We also have some, because I have C2 Sitlali, we're also getting extra EM. Not that it really matters. It's also kind of awkward because these are all Pyro enemies. I probably should have looked at my enemy list, but it's okay. Do nothing against the Pyro slimes, but that's okay. I can't even hit them. I can't even hit them. They're so fast. Sitlali, attack. Main DPS Sitlali. It's this. It did enough. It's doing enough. It is kind of fun getting to use Amber again. I said this last time too, but this is a feeling in Genshin that you can never really get back once you hit the end game. In my mind, I'm always thinking like, why am I doing something so suboptimal? Can you still push them off? Oh, wait, I forgot. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, you can't just push them off. That's so funny. Now I'm remembering back in the day when you could just use Jean to push them off with her skill. Oh, we finally got an artifact set. Okay, Inazuma. It's probably Emblem, right? I think it's almost certainly Emblem. The only other one I would think of is maybe like Ocean Hued, but nah, it's gotta be Emblem. I got a comment recently that was talking about how I pronounce Inazuma, and I'm pretty sure in the English dub of this game, they pronounce it Inazuma. That is not how you pronounce that word. If you look it up in any Japanese dictionary, it is a Japanese word. Inazuma. Please look it up. That's not how you pronounce that word. I think in a lot of cases in Japanese, the pronunciation falls. If it's a 3-syllable word, it's like it falls on the first syllable. So if it's a 4-syllable word, I think it falls on the second syllable. I don't know if that's always true, but that seems to be generally true. Like for instance, if you all the people who make fun of the English dub of Naruto, for instance, right? They pronounce it Naruto, right? That's not correct. It's Naruto, right? Or Naruto, Sasuke. You know, I don't pretend to know all the pronunciations of every character, but don't question me about the Japanese ones, all right? People also make fun of the way I pronounce Kirara. Do you want me to say Kirara? Is that what you want? It's so much effort. I'm American. Leave me alone. It just sounds like I'm trying too hard at that point. All right. Come on. A weapon. Finally, we get a weapon. Upgrade? Reforge. That sucks. That's completely useless because we don't have any weapons that aren't beginner weapons. That's a dud. Yep, that's a skip, unfortunately. That does literally nothing for us. I mean, hey, every now and again, you're gonna get a completely useless perk, right? Sometimes that's just the way of the roguelike. Sometimes you just skip because nothing useful came out. It is how it is. Ow. I very intentionally did my rotation there in such a way that I got Cryo on Pyro, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have Cinder City equipped. Why am I doing this? I don't have any artifacts equipped, period. Habits die hard, I guess. But we'll get a Natlan artifact set right here. Watch this. Wait. Oh. That's a pretty good one, though. A Flex Sands? Okay, so not a huge number of changes here. We just have one emblem set, which I don't really know who I even give it to. I guess I'll give it to Traveler just for the fun of it. I guess. I don't know. We still don't have a weapon, though, so this is pretty meh. I'll give Bennett an Energy Sands with our Flex Sands, just so he has that. I need to sneeze. Perfect. Let's jump in. Our damage will still definitely be underwhelming given that we have 0 artifacts, but this is still a huge buff overall. Like, our damage is probably quadrupled on Traveler. Yeah, look at that. So we're doing something now. What the heck? I got another achievement? What are these? How have I never gotten these before? I'm genuinely shocked that I'm getting all these elemental reaction achievements. I have no idea how I missed them all this time. The really nice thing about having Bennett on this energy sands too is that he can also feed energy to Amber. It's not a huge amount, but it's still something. And kabloom! And superconduct damage. Woo! I'd really like a weapon, please. Yes. Okay. Okay. Phew. If I got another reforge, I was gonna be pretty upset. We'll probably upgrade Bennett's sword. So we'll probably take Fav. I might actually give it to Traveler for now, though, just because we're not really struggling with energy, and we do want some damage. The difference between having a leveled weapon versus using our beginner weapons is enormous. Like, it's night and day. What the heck? What did I get this time? What are these? I don't understand. How is this happening? Now it makes it look like I never play the game, which, you know, I don't typically play these types of teams, so I guess it makes sense, but I played Venti back in the day. I wasn't a day one Venti haver or anything, but I think I got him on his first rerun. So I've had Venti for a while. So you would think I would have gotten a lot of these reactions just from swirling, but I guess there's some things that I don't have. Who's everybody's first main? My first main was actually Ganyu. That's why I started playing the game, and that's why I have a soft spot for Ganyu. I also just really like archers in general. I always have. If we do get our choice of cryo DPS this time around, I actually would like to play Ganyu. Come on. Another Inazuma set? It might actually just be a second emblem set, though. I almost said Shimenawa. Shimenawa is a good set. It's like everybody's third or fourth best set. Let's take Shimenawa. Let's take Shimenawa. And as a top 1% Yoimiya haver, my Shimenawa set is really good. So even if it's not anybody's best in slot set, it's still probably better than a lot of my sets that I have that aren't Shimenawa. Even if that set is technically better for them. It's just a good investment overall. Boom. And how dare you hit these guys with a strong cryo to freeze. But yeah, I always find it so interesting hearing when people started playing Genshin. A lot of people started in either Sumeru or Fontaine, which makes a lot of sense just because I feel like that's when the story started actually getting good. That's when we actually hired writers who knew what they were doing. I've expressed this before, but the Inazuma story is not very good, and people who defend it, I don't get it. I just don't understand. A 4-star weapon, a 4-star claymore, that's pretty ass cheeks. This time I won't forget that we have a Favonius claymore in the pocket, though, okay? I will remember this time. All right, so I've made some adjustments. So I've given Lisa the emblem set here, and I've given Traveler the Shimenawa set, as well as the Favonius sword. I just think that this way we will actually be able to deal some damage, hopefully, across both teams. We don't have a great matchup into this first chamber, but the rest of them are just normal enemies, so it won't really matter. And Electro will do okay in breaking Pyro. It won't be too big a deal. I think we're all right. I think we're set. Oh, and we also have all the buffs on this floor. So yeah, there's nothing to worry about. We'll be A-okay. Especially on this side, given that we have Bennett. Like, even if our characters were doo-doo dog water, like, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, look at that damage. Traveler doing real damage now. Okay, well, we can't do anything about this one. Let's just throw some Baron buddies out, shall we? Kablam and kabloom. Now, you might say that this is anti-synergy for Traveler because Shimenawa is taking away her energy and her burst is like her whole thing. But she just, her burst requirements are pretty low and her energy build is pretty high, so it ends up not really mattering at the end of the day. It is a valid criticism, but again, everybody can use Shimenawa. It's not necessarily a good set. It's not their best in slot, but it's always usable. Especially if you have a set like mine, obviously. Oh, I forgot the echoes are so cute. When's Yoimiya gonna get an echoes, man? Why are they teasing me like this? Oh, I forgot that this is not a, you have to stay on. This is useless. Okay, let's just do this. It's probably faster just be doing this, right? Yeah, let's just do this. All right. Yeah, we're doing damage. We're doing okay. Oh, that was it. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. Weapons and artifacts. Weapons and artifacts. Weapons and artifacts. Ah! Promotion? Weapon change. That's probably not that useful for us right now. We'll take a look later. Yeah, I'm not too sure that that's actually going to be useful for anyone, but we'll take a peek. Throw these around, do some of this, and some of this, and some of this. I will say, the team is not coming together. We're still pretty far away from what we need for floor 12. I'm getting a little worried, but not super worried. We just have so many characters that don't do anything, you know what I mean? As long as we get there in the end, it'll be all right. Actually, there's an argument that I should have put the emblem pieces on Kirara instead, just because Kira's burst damage is absurdly high. I don't know if you've ever looked at the multipliers on her burst. They're absurd. They're actually really funny. I've done a lot of, not recently, of course, but back in the day, I built some DPS Kira a lot just because it was so goofy. Having attack speed bonus is also very funny because I think it's like 23% or something, right? It's not a low amount. Nice. Nice. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this weapon change is going to be useless, so we probably don't use it. A 5-star? Electro? Inefa feels like the best pick. 5-star Electro is kind of awkward. That's not that great for this spiral. And because we rolled the weapon change before we got the 5-star, I mean, it doesn't really matter because obviously we could just choose whichever weapon we want, but we do have to do that in order. We can't just choose a 5-star and then change its weapon. Like if we got vision change, for instance, it would have to be an Electro. Just so nobody thinks that, you know, I am delaying my decision just because I don't actually know what my options are necessarily, but you know, we gotta keep some integrity here. We can't just cheat. I can't cheat on my own show. That'd be silly. That'd be silly. Well, that's another floor down and another upgrade had. I would really, really, really like some more artifacts, actually. All right, well, I guess we'll get another character. Vision change. Okay, now that one is helpful. And this one we did get after the 5-star Electro character, so I should have made my decision before we looked at it, but let's take a look. Okay. These are all of our characters that we currently have. The only character that isn't here right now that we do have is Goro, and I'm not going to change his weapon or anything. None of these characters changing their weapons does anything for us, I don't think. The only exception is maybe I change Lisa to official? Yeah, how about we change Lisa to official? Let's do that. Then we get a 5-star Electro unit. Now, in all fairness, I should have chosen my 5-star Electro character before we knew I got a vision change. In the name of fairness, I'm going to just choose the one that I said first, which is Inefa. It's not really that great for us, unfortunately. But what I am going to do then is we're probably just going to vision change Inefa right away. So let's look at the polearm characters and see if there's someone that we want. We could choose Xiao. That is an NMO DPS character. Yeah? I'm kind of feeling it, right? I'm actually kind of digging the idea of taking Xiao. How about we do that? Let's take Xiao. So we'll vision change Inefa into Xiao, which now means we should do a couple adjustments to our teams. Let me give my official that emblem set real quick. Now, Xiao is not going to be very useful until we get him an artifact set, but that's okay. He's still Xiao. He's still a cutie patootie. Let's get this a whirl. Let's see how this goes. We are in desperate need of artifacts and weapons. We've just been getting character after character after character, which normally is quite nice, but it would be really nice to have at least a couple of weapons. All right, let's do this. Bop, bop, bop. And let's see if this does any damage. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. It only really does anything when we have Bennett Circle up. Okay, yeah, this does nothing. this does nothing without Bennett Circle up. I just don't really want to give him Shimanoa because he's such an energy-hungry character anyway. Like, if anything, I'd rather give him Emblem, which I know doesn't do anything, but at least it would buff his energy recharge. I think we just won't really worry about Xiao until we have an artifact set for him. The ones that we want are either a Natlan set, so that we can get the whatever Verasa's best in slot is. It's either that or Chasm's Vermilion, and that would also be pretty good. I'm not really in the circle, unfortunately, so this is going to be doing a huge amount. But it's good enough. Did I equip Fischl? Yes, I did. Okay, thank gosh. We still don't have a bow, so this isn't gonna be amazing or anything, but Turbo Oz with attack speed up. Let's go. It's not amazing, but it'll get the job done. It'll do. We're really just playing physical superconduct and Fischl, if anything, you know? If you squint hard enough, this is a solid version 1.0 team if I've ever seen it. Just be playing superconduct Fischl. All right, I'm coming after you. I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. I never actually did superconduct Fischl, so this is kind of a fresh experience for me. This is very funny. It's not very good, is what I'm learning. All right, please, artifacts, for the love of goodness, or a weapon. Artifacts or a weapon. Yes. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty good. We have two options here. We could take Escoffier's polearm, which is really good. Or we could take Primordial Jade Winged just for just for Xiao. I think Escoffier's is more win more than it is necessary, so I do think we actually take the Jade Wing, which I don't know if that's an unpopular take, but that's what I'm gonna do. It's not bad, not bad. I mean, getting a 5-star is always a good feeling, right? So let's do this. Oh gosh, the energy requirements are so steep. I'm just never building it. I'm never building it. I don't even know why I'm trying. Bam, bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, Jam. Okay, and then if we put this down, Xiao might actually do some damage now. Nice. Ooh. He's going to do so much more once we equip him with that Jade Spear. Yeah, this is where the difficulty does start to actually become... It's not, like, hard yet. We aren't just cutting through them anymore, you know what I mean? They do actually have some health now. So we're going to have to be a little bit more diligent about killing them all. All right, let's put this around here so that Xiao can hit them. Nice. Tactical positioning, chat. Look at that. I was thinking ahead. One must use their brain to be a Xiao main. One must use their brain to use a mid-tier character. Xiao mains, don't take offense. I'm a Yoimiya main. I get it. My main is probably worse than yours. Bro, I can't believe the Venti mains abandoned us, man. The Venti mains don't understand the struggle. How dare they benefit from Hexarray? Leaving us behind. You used to be... You've changed, Venti mains. You've changed. You don't understand anymore. You don't get what it's like to be an honest mid-tier. They're riding on the coattails of Varco, man. They don't understand. They just pretend to struggle like the rest of us. But they don't really struggle like the rest of us anymore. Oh my gosh, yeah, we don't do anywhere near enough damage anymore. What we really need is a DPS on this side. We really need a DPS. These freaking pyro enemies. They just keep bouncing around. Come on, Oz. Cook them up. Cook them up. Cook them up. Cook them up. We're having slime stew tonight. What do you think slime tastes like? Is it just jello? Okay, wait. Are pyro slimes spicy? If pyro is spicy, what do you think cryo tastes like? Are they milky? No, I feel like Enemo is milky. I don't know. A miscellaneous artifact set. So this could be something like gladiators, wanderers troop. It's probably just gladiators, right? Like, we probably just say gladiators. Yeah. Do you think they like, have to practice that to get synchronized? Like, hey! Hilly Chill number 37, you're out of sync with the others. Go do some laps. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, relax. Relax, buddy. I know it's exciting to finally have some outside contact, but that doesn't mean you can throw your fists around like this. Rip through the shields. Yes, sir. What do you think Dendro slimes taste like? Now I'm just thinking about every slime flavor. Dendro they probably just taste like they just taste like grass, right? Like you just eat them as just straight grass. Like what else would they taste like? But what if they taste crisp like lettuce, you know? What if they're crunchy? Do you think a Dendro slime is crunchy? Ugh. Ew, can you imagine you're just like eating your bowl of slime jello and then you get this crunchy bit in there? Ugh. I don't like this. This conversation is over now. We're moving on to a new topic. The shield is so tanky. Break. There we go. Nice. Yeah, pose on him. Pose on him, official. I actually don't know if I want artifacts or weapons more, but character 5-star Pyro. Do I just take Durin? I'm taking Durin. I know in my heart of hearts I want to take Yoimiya, but we gotta prioritize Durin. In which case, I think now is the time where we start doing some adjustments here. So first of all, let's give Xiao his pole arm, and I think I'll give him the gladiators set. Just so he has something to wear. It's not obviously that good for him necessarily, but it's at least a set. Pretty good ratio, all things considered. Second, let's take Mika off so I can move Sitlali here. I'm going to take Mika off and move Traveler here so that I can use Durin on this side. Now it's finally starting to come together. The two things that we're missing are we need to upgrade Mika into Escoffier, and we still really want a Hydro character. We have not yet gotten a Hydro character. So that's the main thing we're looking for. Hopefully we get it soon, but we've got a while. We've got a while to go still. All right. Xiao's going to be doing crazy damage now. Xiao's going to be nuts. We'll just do this into this. All right. And see ya, buddy. See ya, buddy. Oh, my God. Ah, we have finally unlocked nuclear warfare. We have finally unlocked the hydrogen bomb versus the coughing baby. Oh my gosh, the damage. This team now actually has a game plan with aggravate. Previously, it was just kind of like half-heartedly aggravating. But now we're actually cooking. Now we've got a strategy. Nice, man. Easy does it. Okay, hydro character, hydro character, hydro character. That's good too. I love weapons. Upgrade? Refine. Kinda just want to take another sword and go to Fav again. I think it's better to get a wide pool of decent weapons than it is to get one really strong weapon. So let's do that. There is maybe an argument to upgrade Sit Lolly so I have a comfortable shield, but given that we have both Sit Lolly and Bennett, I feel pretty safe on this half. There's not really a lot that can kill us through both of them. Oh my gosh. It feels so good to do real damage. Sheesh. Boop. It's all starting to come together. We're finally making it. We're finally getting somewhere with our team. If anybody ever wonders why I always do that normal attack into official skill or official burst, it's just because I have Polar Star instincts. They just don't go away. You just don't ever forget that you're supposed to do that. It's kind of like how on Linny, I have the muscle memory to always skill into normal attack. I'm like, wait, I'm not on Yoimiya. I see Pyro Archer, I go, skill into normal attack? I'm sorry to all the Linny mains. I always make them angry whenever I play Linny, but it's not my fault. He's just weird. He's just weird. Oh, another 4-star sword? I don't think I have 3 Favoniuses is the problem. I guess we'll just take a sack. Actually, I'll take a Wolf Fang. I'll take a Wolf Fang. Why not? Durin builds so much energy on his own anyway with just his skills, so I don't necessarily think he needs a Fav. He doesn't necessarily need the extra energy recharge, so we can just buff his damage. I think that's okay. And we have Bennett here as a battery anyway, so it's not a huge deal. This is probably a waste, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, this is the last chamber. It doesn't matter. Yeah, all we really needed was for Xiao to finally get properly equipped, and now we have a win con. We finally have a way to actually deal damage, and we are going to start steamrolling. Yeah, the other cool thing about this side, too, is that Fischl is building so much energy for Traveler anyway, so even though we're Shiminaoing, we're still building it back to burst. Cool, the teams are worked out. The teams are looking good. Something that'll really help us is, of course, getting more artifact sets. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. There aren't a huge number of miscellaneous sets. Let me take a quick look at our options. It really is just like gladiators, wanderers, and then some of these. I mean, I guess we could take, do I want gambler? I could take gambler. Instructor is tempting, but I just don't have a good instructor set. Let me take Wanderers just so I can give Sit Lolly something for now. Just because we are starting to reach the point where I am getting a little worried about not having a real shield. Oh, this isn't leveled. That's unfortunate. I could do a little bit. Here. Here you go, Sit Lolly. You can have that. 639 EM. That's not terrible. All right, we are jumping into the final floor of the beginner spiral. And then after this, we'll get our typical rolls per chamber. And then we'll also get one roll of our choice going into floor 9. Again, really the thing we're looking for right now is a way to upgrade to Escoffier from Mika, so a promotion, and a Hydro character. Those are the 2 main things I want. And then any weapons and artifacts we can pick up along the way would be great. But I think we're in a pretty good spot overall, honestly. And of course, we would like a cryo DPS if we can help it. But if we don't get one, I think we can still scrape by as long as we get a DPS of any kind. So I'm really hoping here, really hoping we can get a Hydro character. Oh, I'm frozen. All right. Get over here. Get over here. And kabloom. And kabloom. This floor will be much the same. It's just pyro ones. Yep. So unfortunately, Yao Yao and Kira aren't doing a huge amount here. But with Traveler and Fischl, we'll tear through this shield pretty quickly. Worst comes to worst, we can always make Hydro Traveler, which really is not good, but it's at least an option if everything goes bad. If we really do run out of options, that is at least available to us, so we can keep that in the back pocket. Get his ass. Nice-oo. Okay, Hydro character. Artifacts are good. Artifacts are great, actually. Natlan! That's really good. I think we take the plunge set. I think we just buff Xiao as much as we can. Wait, I forgot to equip my weapons. I completely forgot I got all those swords. Oh, oops. I completely forgot about that. Well, I mean, it won't matter. It's not a big deal. We don't really need them. We have an abundance of riches right now. I'm not too concerned. All right, do this and boom. All right. Second verse, same as the first. We'll just throw this down. Big damage. Big damage. This is actually pretty small damage. Pretty small damage. Ow. All right, let's pick up the stragglers now. All we gotta do is pick up some stragglers. Ah, this pyro aura is actually kind of screwing us right now. I can't get my aggravates. Ah, die! There we go. Character! Promotion or hydro? Promotion! No! I don't know what I even do with that. Well, actually, no, I can just change one of our characters to a hydro character. Actually, this is fine. This is a-okay. We changed Kira to Xingqiu. We could also change Sitlali to Bina? Let me take a look when we get back, but I think it's probably going to be Kirara into Xingqiu. In which case, dang, I should have taken that sack sword instead of Wolfbang. I got greedy. Why did I get greedy? I shouldn't have gotten greedy. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, this one's going to be a little bit more annoying to break, but still not too bad. And get out of here. There we go. Now we just got to punch through. Not too bad at all. And one of these, and one of these, and you're gone. Nice-oo! Our last random floor for the beginner floors will be a weapon, 4-star, claymore. Oh, come on. Enough claymores, bro. I don't know, man. I'll take a sack greatsword, dude. Who cares? And now for my selection. We're actually in a pretty decent spot. I almost wonder if I just take another weapon, because that's really the main thing we're missing. I'll take a character. I'll take character. Let's at least fish for something here. So, come on. Come on. A 4-star cryo. That's not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Let's take a look at our options. Okay, so first of all, in terms of hydro characters that we could vision change to, I think we will go for Kirara into Xingqiu. So we'll lock that in. Now, in terms of cryo characters, I kind of want to just take Kaeya back. No, actually, let's take Rosaria. I think Rosaria is actually really good. Depending on who we get, she can help with our crit ratios. And of course, she has a lot of cryo apply as well. So let's make sure to equip those swords that I was talking about, because I definitely forgot about them. We'll give the gladiator set that Xiao is currently using to Durin, just so he has an artifact set. Okay. Wow, what a ratio. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use an attack goblet because I don't have an enema one. I was going to have to remember to do my charged attack to get the bonuses. I think it'll be better to give Xingqiu the emblem set that is currently on Traveler. Yeah, the big thing right now that we're running into is we don't have enough artifact sets. That's really the biggest issue. So I think just to make sure that we have enough firepower, what I'm going to do is let's do this for now. It looks very weird, and it is very weird. So I'm just distributing the load of characters who have actual equipment. I should have rolled for artifacts. I got greedy. Luckily, after floor 11, we'll still get one more chance to choose our upgrade, and at that point, we'll probably have to choose artifacts if we don't get more in the next couple floors. But let's see how it goes. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. All right. Let's go just like this. None of this is super important. I should have done this in a different order, but that's okay. I mean, Xiao just does so much damage right now. That's not a big deal. Yeah. And here, a lot of the damage is going to be Durin. So it'll be nice to get something here, and then do this, and do this, and blah, 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 blah. Easy enough. Artifacts. I don't know, man. Is this even helpful to us? I think we'll have to take a look at the roster. Nothing is sticking out in my mind as particularly useful. Let's hold on to that for now and take a look later. Yeah, I'd really like a promotion, really. I'd like to upgrade our units, not get stuck where we are. But it's okay. It's okay. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's all right. The only character whose burst really matters is exactly Xiao's and Bennett's, so I don't really have to care too much about building energy for everybody. Yeah, as long as Xiao gets up, that's all that really matters. As long as Xiao is ready to deal damage, that's all that matters. Oh, I forgot to do his charged attack. I'm so silly. I'm such a little goober. I'm such a little silly Billy. Oh my, that was the one thing I said I shouldn't forget. What did I say? That was the one thing I needed to not forget. Suboptimal, Sauron. Suboptimal. Shaking my head. I've got enough characters. I don't need Geo, dude. What am I gonna do with Geo, bro? Oh, gosh dang it, man. I don't know. You know what? Give me Iluga. I'll take Iluga. All right. Before anybody gets smart in the comments, that's how it's pronounced in Korean. It's pronounced Iluga. Apparently in the English dub, it's pronounced Itlua. Bro, this wheel... I'm actually getting bullied. Hello? Zeusy, I need you to fix the odds. The wheel is clearly making fun of me right now. This isn't fair. And one of these? There we go. Now I've done what I was supposed to do. Now I have my stacks. Boom. Clearly that micro efficiency was really important. Like, it was actually imperative that I got that off. And I think it is immune to pyro right now, but luckily Official still does a decent chunk of damage, so we'll be okay. We'll throw this back out. Throw one of these. And kabloomy. With enough EM, Sitlali actually does do a fair amount of damage on her burst. It's not a small amount. Let's go into our final roll of floor 9. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! 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 Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I do recognize that last time I accidentally thought that Noblesse was a Mondstadt set. In my defense, what's the last time I grinded Noblesse, okay? Alright, I might take Noblesse here. Noblesse is really good. And very generic. Noblesse just works for so many characters. It's just so easy to use. Let's switch these all back. I think now we have the artifact sets to make this happen. The Noblesse set can go on... How about we put it on Official? Just so she has something going. I'm also gonna switch the Fav sword from Traveler to Xingqiu, because Xingqiu is frankly a lot better. And yeah, I don't think anything else needs to change. I think that's good enough for now. Okay, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. What could possibly stop me at this point, huh? Nothing. Nothing. What could you possibly throw at me? Boom. Nice damage. Yeah, the Xiao side is crazy strong. Okay, let's try and throw out as many bursts as we can right here. There we go. Just so we can get it out before we lose it. Break this as quickly as we can. Nice. Get back a huge amount of energy here. And let's go for this. Into this. Into this. Not bad at all. We have no EM on this team, which is a little bit depressing, so our Hyper Blooms are doing nothing, but it's more for the reaction than it is the damage of the reaction. I know that sounds silly, but I really just wanted to beat that way off, so. I don't actually know what I want anymore. Hydro character, obviously, but... Oh my god. Dude, I don't... What am I supposed to do with these? I'll take Yunjin, I guess. I've never been more insulted. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. It's making fun of me, bro. Bom, bom, bom. Alright. There's so many greens! There's so much green! Call this the Producile! Why is there so much green? Enough of your green enemies, man. Okay, I am realizing, though, this team is very fragile because Yao Yao has no equipment, so I would really like some Yao Yao artifacts, if anything. Do some damage here, into here, into here. Okay. We should be okay. Phew. Phew. All right. All right. Artifacts. 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 That's okay, too. That's honestly all right as well. A bow? Oh my god! Is this website glitched? Enough Geo characters, enough claymores! Oh my goodness, man. Bro, I'm just gonna take another Favs. Just to give me another Favonius Claymore, bro. Who cares? I cannot believe how many done rolls we've got. This is nuts. How? How does this happen? Oh man. Oh man. Dot, dot, dot. I don't even get to use Xiao because they're too weak. I still don't understand what this enemy does, to be honest with you. So hopefully it's nothing important because I'm not going to learn its mechanics now, I'll tell you that much. As long as it doesn't kill me in one hit, that's all that matters. I'm hoping for the best. All right, nice. Get out of here. I swear to God, if you give me another Claymore or Geo character, I'm going to be very upset with you. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It has to be bugged. How is that? In what world does this happen? I'm running out of Geo characters. I'll take Noelle. I don't know. Oh my. I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled. I gained nothing. I did not gain a single thing through that floor. I am a little bit worried about us just exploding to death, so I think I'll do this just to make sure that we have a little bit more defenses. And the cryo will be helpful against all of these electro enemies anyway. So let's jump in like this. Bro, I cannot believe that that's happening. That's nuts. What are the odds? Just what are the odds? Bop, bop, bop. Bam. Jump back into the circle real quick. And hopefully I can do enough that I don't even need to care about the circle. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're A-okay. We should be golden here. I don't even really want a Shao Burst if I can help it. So maybe we just do some skills to kill. Durin could probably murder them by himself, so... What? What? Alright, maybe this was a little greedy. Reward me for my greed! Hyperbloom the team! Hyperbloom the team! Maybe I should have kept Electro Traveler! This is kind of annoying. Oh gosh, if I just had a 4-star bow, this would be a lot better. We don't have a time limit, so at least that's one thing. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. How old are you? Do you know that song? If you don't know that song, you go take a history lesson. If you don't know that song, stay in school. That's all I can say to you, is just stay in school. I'm proud of you for making it this far. Hang in there, do some extracurriculars. Have fun. Confess to your crush that you've been looking at whenever you pass each other in the hallway. Just like it. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? You might as well shoot your shot. And if you get your heart broken, that's okay. What is life without a little bit of heartbreak? This is horrible life advice. Don't take this from me. This is why I'm single. Don't listen to the random YouTuber that you're watching. Almost there. There we go. Please. Please, 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 please. Okay, at least you can't screw me with an artifact set. Another leeway one? At this point, it's not likely that we're going to get a nice DPS character, so maybe we just have to think in terms of what we already have, if there's something that we can do to buff somebody up a little bit further. Like, a set for Yao Yao might actually be a good idea right now. So let's take a look at leeway sets with the idea of giving something to Yao Yao, some kind of healer set. I don't really remember what there is in leeway, so we'll have to take a look. Whop, whop, whop. And one of these. Oops, I just ate all of my energy particles. Well, shoot. Well, I guess I didn't need that energy anyway. We'll just build it all back by killing enemies. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. And we'll kill them all right here, and it won't matter. Uh-oh. My energy! That's okay. I guess I'll just spend it. It's okay. Just spend it. We'll build it back. It's not a big deal. So these should be the Lectors or the Heralds. So, okay. Yep. I'm actually going to do this to build my Night Soul then. Well, I guess I should have waited until we actually broke its thing, huh? It's okay. It'll probably break pretty quickly. Yeah. Easy enough. Does Dendro do anything to these? We can try it. Not particularly, no. So I guess we'll just stay on Sitlali then. Build up our Night Soul. If I can build some energy, that'd be great. Can't crit, of course, so I can't really get a Fav proc. That's okay. And we can just win like this, so let's not even worry about it. Hiya! Nice-oo! I think a 4-star bow might be my best bet. Honestly, in terms of things that are helpful, a bow might be the best. Sumeru? I mean, if we want to go into Hyper Bloom, I could give Yao Yao a Deepwood set, but I think that's a little bit greedy. Let's take a look at the Sumeru sets as well. It might just be gilded, but I don't think there's anything super or useful immediately to us. Dang, I kind of feel like we're getting unlucky. Is that just me? We're a little bit unlucky. We never did end up getting a Escoffier, by the way. We're still not quite there. Oh, God. Oh, that hurt actually quite a lot. You actually got me worried there. I'll admit, you scared me. You scared me. More than any enemy up until now, you scared me. Congratulations on that, you butthead. But just because of that, now all of your friends have to die. For the price of you scaring me, now I have to kill all of your allies. I hope that you can live with these consequences. Well, you're already dead, so you don't have to worry about it, I guess. Don't even worry about it. Goodness me. Gracious. Just dump in everything. Dump in everything. We'll just do reaction slop until it dies. Put up the thing. All right. At least this team is super defensive. Yeah, screw your weird health-gated mechanics. I got healers, I got shielders, I got interruption resistance, I got defense up. I got everything. I got everything. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna do about it, huh? Say hi to Granny for me. See ya, bozo. You got a lot of... Wait, hold on. Bozo does not want to go home. Okay. Please leave. Please vacate the premises this moment. Okay, so we'll get our last random roll here, as well as one final targeted roll. So let's see what the random one is. Weapons. 4-star. Ah! Dude, I swear it's glitched. How? There's no way. I guess I'll take another sack greatsword. Oh my god, bro. Let me really quickly see what our options are in terms of artifact sets before I lock in our last roll. From Sumeru, we could do something like Deepwood. Wait, our options for Sumeru are really limited. Paradise Lost might actually be a decent one for Fischl as the one triggering Hyper Bloom. It's kind of jank, but it's an option. And that way, Fischl doesn't need a bow, because then it's all just EM damage. This might actually be the strategy. In which case, in terms of the Sumeru, or in terms of the Liyue set, then maybe it's just Tenacity to give Yao Yao HP bonus. I'm kind of liking that. Let's go with those two. Let's go Flower and let's go Tenacity. So now in terms of our final roll here, the only thing that I have left is I would like to give Bennett an artifact set. I think that's it. So I guess we just roll artifact and we just suck it up, and this is what we've got for today. Like, it's rough that we're using Hyper Bloom, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Sitlali is not the greatest amount of cryo apply, is one of the big downsides here. The only other consideration is we roll for character and we get something that lets us use a cryo DPS, but at this point it's just so far-fetched. I think we just roll artifacts. I think that's it. So let's go for it. A flex piece? Ugh, that's not that good at all. But okay. Flex circlet. We'll give Yao Yao Tenacity. We'll switch Fischl to Flower, which means I have a Noblesse set for Bennett now because that was on Fischl previously. I don't even think we really need to use this Flex Circlet. I guess I'll give it to Sitlali because I know her Circlet isn't fully leveled. There's not even really a good one, but whatever. I guess we could take this one. All right, and here are our final teams going to floor 12. They are nowhere at all where I wanted to end up. They are pretty far from where I wanted to be, I won't lie. I think one last change we'll make before we lock it in is I'll go switch Traveler to Enemo Traveler. And it won't be a big difference, but at least it'll be something. I don't know when the last time I've used Enemo Traveler was. Probably back in 2020. But here we go. May Venti's blessings be upon us. Will this make a difference? Probably not. Do I remember how to use Enemo Traveler? Not really. But it's probably better than Electro Traveler. Really, the only thing I'm majorly concerned about is dying on the first half. That is actually my biggest concern. So let's just be careful about that. To that end, anything that's defensive I actually think is better. So I think I'll take the max HP. It looks weird, I know, but I really am worried about just getting one-shotted out of nowhere. Oh gosh, yeah, wow, what does Traveler do again? Oh gosh, oh, I'm screwing everything up. I didn't even use my skills. Oh gosh, oh no, I'm so tilted. That's okay, it's okay. Once my burst runs out, it's all right. We'll just have some free, we'll have some free energy. It's all right. It's cause I knew that it wouldn't matter in the first place. Because, oh my gosh, my health bar. See, this is what I was talking about. I'm actually very worried about my health bar. Oh my gosh. We have to play this really carefully. Just phase through things I can phase through. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Just burst. I forgot to do my charged attack. I'll just do it now or something, I guess. There we go. I'm scared. It's okay. Don't panic. We're all right. It's okay. Eat this. Oh my god. Traveler. Oh my goodness. We almost lost Traveler there for a second. Not that that would be the biggest loss on this team, frankly, but it would still feel bad. Okay, let's just dump it in. Let's just get out of here. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. We almost died so many times. Please die. Thank you. I should have taken Traveler off of Shimenawa. The whole reason I changed to Enema Traveler was to be at least able to feed some particles to Xiao, but clearly that doesn't work if she's eating the energy. Let's just get some Hyper Blooms going. It's doing something. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's enough. It is enough. As long as it's enough, it's enough. The other nice thing is I do think Sitlali is giving us EM, so we're actually a little bit more Hyper Bloomy than even we would be normally, which is quite nice. Thank you, Sitlali, for all that you do. Thank you, My Wallet, for investing in a C2 Sitlali. Get some nice Hyper Blooms. Wow, this does nothing against this guy. Is this guy just like insanely Dendro resistant, maybe? That might be what it is. If that's the case, that's really bad. Let's just try and phase through this as best we can for now. I'm feeling okay, though. I am feeling okay about this. It'll be slow work, but it's safe work, which was the main thing we prioritized on the second team, is just being safe. It'll be slow and steady damage. It's damage that'll get there eventually. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing glamorous, but it'll get there eventually. In another 2 minutes, you'll die, you butthead. Maybe less than that, but not much less than that. At least the other enemies won't be so Dendro resistant, you butthead. You're just lucky that you counter my team. I'd like to heal everybody if I can. It's okay. Just play it safe, play it slow. We're all right. Heal everybody up. Nice, nice. Everybody's back to full. And you are dead, my friend. In like 2 minutes, you'll be dead, my friend. we had to snail mail it. Unfortunately, everybody was on vacation in terms of delivery drivers. But it's okay. We're there. We're there. We made it. We made it. That's all that matters. We made it. And we're on floor 12, so there's no point in rolling anymore. So let's just keep going. I think I just take the HP again. I'm going to be honest. I think I just take the HP every time. One of the very few times that I'm just fishing for HP. But in this case, I think it's justified. Ow. Oh my god, ow. Oh my god, ow. Gosh, this guy does a lot of damage. Let's just play it real careful here. Here, let's put this down so that I can heal. Oh, we're sitting on lava. Eat this. Okay. Just be careful. Be careful. Everything we can do to avoid damage, do it. I'm just going to rely a lot on Bennett Burst. That's what I've decided. Ow. Okay. All right. You made your point. I'll just heal over here. You made your point. Let's... Ow. Come on, you butthead. Ah. I screwed up everything. It's okay. This will be big damage. Okay, we'll get a Pyro Swirl, so this will be fine. Yup. Let's switch out. Get into safety. Nice. All right. We should be in a pretty good spot here. This is what we call slow and steady wins the race. Oh! Oh. When they exploded, I thought I died. All right, there we go. We're okay. Granny's gonna really f me up. I think we just have to play real slow with Sitlali and Xingqiu. I don't know how we can beat it with Hyper Bloom, to be honest. I think her attacks are cryo. I hope they're cryo. So maybe Sitlali's shield will actually just tank them for us, but we'll find out together. But yeah, we might play this like Fridge Bloom instead of Hyper Bloom just to keep her frozen. Let's find out together. We don't have to worry about it though until she starts doing her nonsense. And we'll stay on Sitlali so that we can get our freezes as best we can. Yup. Stay right there, Granny. Nobody move. Nobody move and Granny stays safe, all right? Reaction slop, go! Reaction slop, go! Okay. I think we're all done. We're all right. See? Now, will we finish this in a reasonable amount of time? That's a different question. Ow. Will you stop hitting me? Stop hitting Granny! This is Granny on Granny violence right here. The strongest grandma in history versus the strongest grandma in today. No. Stop it. Stop. No need to move. I will run you over with a reindeer if you try to move. It's honest to God work. It's just honest work. I've been trained in the dungeon that is Spiral Roulette. You think that I don't know how to team build? You think I don't know how to make scraps work? I'll make it happen. If Gotcha isn't on my side, If luck isn't on my side, I'll just figure out my own solution. It's okay. This is way easier than playing Spiral Roulette without a healer. This is nothing compared to the Nilou Hyper Bloom team. That was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. You're nothing compared to that. All right, sit lolly. Put this grandma to bed. Oh, whoa, 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 she's fast. Maybe I tried to get a little too fancy. Just kill her. Kill her quick. Kill her quick before she has time to do her thing. Kill her now. Kill her now. Do it now, Gohan. Do it now. What is this final hit point? Just die already. That final hit point would not go down. Bro, Granny was built like Kirito, bro. She just did not want to give up on life. Granny, give up. It's over. All right. Yeah. So much for your Varka shill mechanic, you butthead. You little dork. Hex array. Eat my shorts, bro. We'll do that for this. Not enough. Ah! All right, we'll wait for the next rotation just because Bandit Circle's about to die anyway. Nice. Ow. That hurt. That hurt quite a bit, actually. Bro, no matter how many times you do this, it doesn't matter. Say goodbye. Bro, trying to be a hermit from Maple Story. You ain't got no shadow clone, man. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I was just mashing buttons. I admit it. That's okay. There we go. No punish. Never punished. It's okay. Never punished. All we have to do is build up our bursts one more time, and then we'll be golden. We don't even have to wait for Durin. Let's just go for it. Nice! One more chamber stands between us and victory. And I think as long as I do this, we'll be a-okay. Just do some lolly shenanigans to bring it down first. Yep. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. It's okay. It's honest work. It's honest, slow work, but it'll get there. It's gonna take a hot minute to get there, but this is all we need to do. Yeah. Build up your bar. Who cares, bro? This. Nice. Push it back down to 0. As long as we keep pushing. Attack. Get some hyper blooms while we still can. Now I understand why people would sing on the railroad. I might as well. How else am I gonna pass the time? I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. You are not getting past me, bro. I got more than enough cryo with just Granny over here. The strongest Granny of history will cut you down, bro. She has a strict bedtime and you are not keeping her from it. Keep going, gang. We're almost there, gang. Yes. My stars. No, my stars. How dare you take those from me? And just a little bit more and you're donezo, buddy. I'll send you back to your maker, whoever that is. See ya, buddy. Come back when you're stronger. Come back when... Don't come back. Never come back, please. Let's go! We win! Another successful Spiral Abyss by Soren_Chan. So that's gonna do it for another one, everybody. Hope you've been entertained. It definitely didn't end up the way I'd hoped it would, but those teams were still strong enough to clear. Thank goodness the first half was as strong as it was. The second half... the second half needed the help, I'll be honest. If you're enjoying this series, be sure to let me know down below. Throw a like and a hype down below. Just lets me know that this is something that you want to keep seeing. But with that, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you when I see ya. Goodbye, YouTube! Be sure to give Hyoimiya a kiss on the cheek. Mwah. Bye.